Hi, I'm OmniSunday. It's finally time for me to design the evolutions of my Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott forms. Check out the video if you haven't already, which I'll hopefully remember to put in the description. These forms will bring our starters a little closer to the original dragon, our Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem. I'll give them new abilities, typing, stats, and moves. So let's start with Servine. Because Servine is moving towards the absence of legs, I had the idea to make it levitate, so instead of having its whole body on the ground, none of it will be. Because its DNA is taken from Kyurem, it'll have a similar color palette and other features like wings, eyes, and tail. This is the final art. It's a dragon ice type with the ability Levitate and the hidden ability Contrary, which will be really strong with Leaf Storm and Draco Meteor. Some other moves it gets are Glaciate, Dragon Claw, Coil, and Blizzard. It also gets Imprison to try and block other dragon types from attacking it. If you don't know specifically what Imprison does, it stops your opponent from using moves that you know. Basically, if I know Dragon Claw and I use Imprison, you can't use your Dragon Claw. Its base stats are similar to the original Servine, but a bit faster, and evolves at level 60. I like the idea of a really late evolution that will be super strong. Opelucid Servine flies in with blizzards and increases their power to freeze dry prey. Next, Pignite. Before I started drawing, I had a bit of a crisis trying to come up with a basic design for him. Here's a sketch I did on paper. I just wanted to keep the shape of original Pignite but on all fours, but that just doesn't work. So I just did a simplified version of a wild boar, since that's what he's based on. So let's start drawing. Its DNA is taken from Reshiram, so the darker colors of Tepig are washed out in Pignite, except that the whites of its eyes will be a little darker. He's a lot skinnier, but hopefully he still looks a bit like Pignite. This is the final art. A dragon fire type with the ability Intimidate and hidden ability Thick Fat. This guy is really powerful. It has strong moves like Blue Flare, Dragon Claw, Heat Crash, and Close Combat. For status moves, it also gets Bulk Up and Imprison. This very intelligent Pokemon would rather chase after its prey and get a workout than just cook them from a distance. It's popular among strong trainers as a status symbol, because it tends to disobey weaker trainers. Finally, Dewott. Since Superior will be floating and Emboar will be on all fours, I wanted to keep Samurott bipedal. This means Dewott would look pretty similar to the original. So to make it look a little stronger, I give it powerful wings like Zekrom. Similar to Pignite, the light parts of its previous form will become darker. This is the final art. Dewott is a Dragon Electric type now, with the ability Electric Surge and hidden ability Berserk. This guy is going to hit really hard, with moves like Bolt Strike, Dragon Claw, Dragon Dance, Thunder, and Hydro Pump. Like the others, it also gets Imprison. Dewott doesn't like confrontation, so it tends to attack from a distance. It usually keeps its hands behind its back, and use its wings for physical attacks, but if it gets damage from an attack, it'll lose its cool and go all out. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you thought these new forms I made are cool, and stay tuned for their final evolutions in part 3. Thanks for watching!